Hello, everyone. In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to show you how to find that spark again in your marriage through action in just 30 days without having to talk your problems to death. That's the worst, right? And show you how to get on track with actions instead of just words. Now, you see, if you're in a relationship and you lost the harmony in your home or have not relieved yourself of struggling every single day, not knowing what the future of your relationship holds, it's probably because, like most people, you're suffering from the idea that relationships should be easy and shouldn't require any real effort. But nothing could be further from the truth. And it's not your fault. I mean, marriage wasn't taught in schools, and maybe even your parents didn't do a very good job of teaching you what a marriage should look like. Now, the ironclad marriage philosophy is designed to reignite the flame in your marriage, unlock healthy communication, and deepen your connection. But before I reveal how all of this works, let me show you what I mean. Sheldon is a great example of someone who has put the ironclad marriage philosophy into action to get results. His ability to effectively communicate and set boundaries has helped him become a better husband, a better boss, also a better entrepreneur. When Sheldon initially came to me, he's used a life coach in the past and was excited to work with me. And as we were going through the process, he just put his head down and began to just work. And because he did that, he was able to get results right away. I mean, like that. Got Andy, who is also a phenomenal example because he didn't just put the philosophy into practice for his personal relationship, but also his sales teams. And so, as he was learning these principles and applying them to his life, he was also teaching them to his sales reps, and they were applying it and getting results in their lives. And now you might be wondering, who am I? So, I've been studying marriage for over 8 years now, and I've helped dozens of people move past that terrible cycle that we get stuck in, and that cycle, when nothing changes, it's eventually going to lead to a broken marriage. And helping people just like you rediscover the spark, cultivate an unstoppable mindset, forge a deeper connection, and hone effective communication skills, fostering the foundation of a truly thriving marriage. So, I want to share some of my story with you today. When I was 26 years old, I reconnected with an old flame I met at church when I was 16 years old. At this point, she had some tough luck with relationships and was on her second divorce. On top of that, she had a kid with each ex, making her a single mother of two kids. Her past did in no way determine the quality of this beautiful young woman, and I fell completely in love and never looked back. However, that didn't change the fact that our marriage not only faced the traditional challenges faced, but others, such as navigating getting the emotional needs of two small children, custody battles, dealing with ex-husbands, etc. All of this from day one. 8 years later, we not only survived, but are thriving. All of this helped me crack the code to not only being a good husband, but a good father as well. The trick to all of this is doing the little things every single day to get the big results. Now, the ironclad marriage philosophy is designed to get you from the pain of lack of communication, constant conflict, emotional distance, broken trust, and lack of mutual support to phenomenal communication, healthy boundaries, deeper physical and emotional intimacy. How does that sound? Sounds amazing, right? Strong trust and aligned goals and values. If any of these sound like you, you're going to be a great fit for the Ironclad Marriage Philosophy program. If you are uncertain about your future in the relationship, what is my life going to look like in 5 years? How long can I keep this up if nothing changes? I know it could be better. Is this really the best version of my marriage? Is this really it? If you are any way confused at how to be the best spouse to your partner. Maybe you've read the books, you've asked your friends and family, but you still don't know how to be a better partner. You want consistent results. There's a fight, things change for a little bit, but then go right back to where it was before the conflict. How do we keep the long term results? If it's just too hard, you know it's not supposed to be this hard. No matter how hard you try to get things on track with your relationship, nothing seems to change. Like your spouse is holding you back. They seem content where they are, and that just does not work for you. This is not for you if you want the quick fix. This isn't an overnight thing, okay? It's gonna take dedication, it's gonna take work, it's gonna take consistency. You're not ready to dig deep. So let's say you're not ready to open yourself up. You're not ready to dig deep, you're not ready to share, you're not ready to be vulnerable, and you just wanna go through the motions. It's not gonna work. You're not coachable. You don't do anything I say. I, we work on things, we take action steps, and if you're not willing to do anything, then you're not gonna get results. You're not ready to financially invest in yourself, okay? I will warn you that this program is not cheap. And the reason why is because you're going to be taking things away from this that you're going to be using the rest of your life. That's the idea. That's the goal I have for you. You are not ready to take full responsibility, right? It's everybody else's fault. It's never your fault, right? No, you got to take full responsibility of your life, your relationships. If you just want free advice and works, okay? It all starts with your mindset. You see, many people who come to me just are not mentally ready to have a ironclad marriage. And it's because they're stuck in their ways. They're doing all the things that aren't working. So to break past that, it all starts up here. When you have a negative mindset, you're going to have a negative relationship. When you have a powerful, positive mindset, you can focus on all the things that are going right instead of all the things that are going wrong. And then we can craft your value. Because a true ironclad marriage starts from within, we will put an action plan in place. You will do things daily to build more value in the relationship and in yourself. We will create a roadmap, determine what you need to work on, and take daily action to get you there. The personal connection pillar is where you'll learn to reframe your inner dialogue, learn how to effectively communicate and express yourself in a healthy way to get the results right away. Then we dive into your authentic self. Chances are you've been disconnected from your true self, and in order to deepen your relationships, this will require authenticity. We will work on breaking down your walls, removing the mask that you've had on for far too long now, and learn to be more open and authentic with yourself and with others. What I found and what I've noticed is people who are indecisive, people who are wishy-washy back and forth, cannot commit, cannot make the plunge, head down, and really work hard for their relationships to change and their life to change. So the people who are not willing to do that, they're not going to get any results. We kind of talked about it before, but they're just not going to get the results. The people who do get the results are the ones who make the decision, put the work in, to do what they're supposed to do. This is life changing, guys. Keaton. Keaton is a young man who lacked some direction and some drive in his life, and as he put these things into practice and into work, he was able to open himself up more, be a little bit more authentic. We even got him lined up with a new job. We got Norman, who's retired, who is ready to take on the next chapter of his life. Didn't know what that looked like. Cody is a phenomenal example. He went through a devastating divorce, and he's at the point in his life where he's ready to get back on the horse. He's dating again. He's opening up small businesses. He's really taking these things and applying them to his life and getting some big results. Now, what the ironclad marriage philosophy is going to teach you to do is going to teach you how to prioritize your relationships, what that's going to look like, what's going to be important, and then where to place them in your life to get the best results. It's going to teach you how to overcome the negative mindset patterns that you have. It's all goes back to our mindset. Our subconscious mind controls so much. We need to take a deep dive into that and rewrite a lot of the way it works. It's going to teach you how to show up for others as your best authentic self. Now it's going to teach you how to bring back the excitement in your marriage, the fun, the joy, the happiness, right? Marriage is supposed to be fun. It's also going to teach you how to effectively communicate your wants and needs, set up those boundaries, and expressing yourself in a healthy way. Goal setting skills to really get you the life that you want. It's going to teach you how to have deeper, more fulfilling emotional and physical intimacy. How does that sound? Now we got even more examples, of people who have used the ironclad marriage philosophy in their lives. We got Deborah, we got Nicole, we got Linda. Now Linda has a really, really cool story. So she's a single mother of two kids, two teenage sons, and she feels like she always has to yell and scream and fight, and there's always conflict and chaos going on. But as she was using these principles in her life, she was able to communicate without having to yell. Her son Rhodey is able to really step up and take a lot off her plate. She's even getting to the point where she feels like she can date again, where she could bring people home, like a guy home, and that her house isn't going to be so chaotic and it's not going to scare him away. If this sounds interesting to you, I want to offer you something very special. What I want to offer you right now is a free 45-minute call with me, because considering the framework we went through in this video, your situation is still unique. You probably have questions, and things are probably a bit different for you. And that's why I want to offer you a free, no obligation relationship brainstorming session with me on the house. Just click the button below and claim your spot. Now, once you click the button below, you'll be immediately taken to a page where you can select a day and a time to speak with me this week. And again, make sure you do it before spots run out, because they will run out. I'm just a one-man crew, and so I can only take so many free calls a month. If there's something available when you check, make sure you claim it while it's still there. And make sure you make it to the call, because we don't want anyone bailing on us when that valuable time could have been spent with someone else who really needed it. Now, like I said, the people who get the most results, the life-changing results, are the ones who are willing to take action. So I want you to get ready to take action. I want you to show up with your credit card in hand. So go below now, check your spot, claim it, and I'll see you there.